Dear viewers, today's topic is Adam's Cars, uh, written by W.B. Yeast. This is a topic of MEG1, those who are doing MA from IGNU. Okay, let's start the topic. Our speaker uh, sits on a summer night with two women, one whom he addresses throughout the poem and her friend, whom he describes as mild and beautiful. They discuss poetry, and the speaker says that good lines should take a lot of work to compose, but should look like they only took a moment. He thinks that this might be why people who do manual labor or have practical jobs think that poetry isn't real work. But he says it is actually harder to write a good poem than it is to scrub floors all the day. Here, the poet addressing his beloved, the speaker remembers sitting with her and that beautiful mild woman, a close friend at the end of summer, discussing poetry. He remarked then that a line of poetry may take hours to write, but if it doesn't seem the thought of a single moment, the poet's work has been useless. The poet said that it would be better to scrub a kitchen pavement or break stones like an old pauper in all kinds of weather, for to write poetry is a task harder than these, yet less appreciated by the bankers, schoolmasters, and clergymen of the world. The beautiful male woman whose voice the speaker knows is so sweet and low it will cause many men heartache, replied that to be born a woman is to know that one must work at being beautiful. Here in this instance, the beautiful friend says that this is similar to the way women learn to cultivate beauty while making it look effortless. It actually takes a lot work to be beautiful too. Here, the beautiful friend says to be a beautiful woman, it is uh, little difficult. The speaker agrees, saying that since the fall of Adam, making good things has required labor. It's like love, he goes on to muse. People used to put work into wooing their crushes, but now society thinks that is idle work too. At this mention of love, all three of them become sad and silent. The speaker stares at the moon, thinking how it seems hollow. As the poem ends, he compares the surface of the moon to the heart, which gets worn down and weary as time goes by. The beautiful old woman, whose voice the speaker notes is sweet, so sweet and low it will cause many men heartache, replied that to be born a woman is to know that one must work at being beautiful, even though that kind of work is not discussed at school. The speaker answered by saying that since the fall of Adam, every fine thing has required laboring. He said that there have been lovers who spent time learning precedents out of beautiful old books, but now such studies seem an idle trade enough. Uh, at the mention of love, the speaker at the mention of love, the speaker here sorry at the mention of love, the speaker recalls the group grew quiet, watching the last embers of daylight die. In a blue-green sky, the moon rose, looking on as a shell washed by time's water as they rose and fell. About the stars and broke in days and years, the speaker says that he spoke only for the years of his beloved, that she was beautiful and that he strove to love her in the old high way of love. It had all seemed happy, he says, and yet we had grown as weary hearted as that hollow moon. Here, the speaker wanted to tell that to compose a poem, this is quite a little difficult. Like a woman who is supposed to be look beautiful, this is quite difficult to stay or make himself or sorry herself a beautiful one. And the speaker also agrees, saying that since the fall of Adam, making good things has required labor. It's like love, he goes on to muse. People used to put work into owing their crushes, but now society thinks that it is idle work too. This is the end of our discussion today.